Holy shit. Hello guys and welcome back to, well, I'm going to be reacting to Goblin Slayer episode 8. I was going to do this when it came out, but these last 5 days to a week I have been sleeping between 16 to 20 hours a day. So I'm not feeling like super well. It has to do with my MECFS. So very low energy. So it's kind of like these hours that I have, I would rather eat and then rest. So, but today I'm feeling a bit better. I just woke up, and it's only been 12 hours. So 13 is closer, but let's say 12 because it sounds better. So yeah. I completely forgot what happened in the previous episode, so I went back and watched the last 5 minutes, which didn't help much. The only thing I remember from those 5 minutes was that Goblin Slayer collapsed. Obviously they fought they fought a big ogre. He collapsed, and then there was a close-up of a bird's eye, which someone then told me in the comment that it was supposed to be text, be text that was scrolling down, but they forgot. So whoever the unpaid, what are they called? I was gonna say unpaid servant, but that's not the word I was looking for. Unpaid. Fuck, I don't know what that word is, but staff member. It's not the word I'm looking for. Apprentice? Who cares? Let's just start. Fuck. I'm just gonna skip the intro. I keep saying, I'm gonna have to listen to the whole intro someday. You know, the full one. I've never done that. I'd never do it. But I have to. Because he was afraid. Oh god, there was a rock in that snowball. Wait, what creature was that? Because it's obviously his teacher. But who is that? Obviously not a human, obviously. Oh fuck, wait. What was the riddle? I didn't catch that. Your shadow. I'm guessing the shadow. Or death. Oh, is that a Lord of the Rings reference? That what Bilbo did to Smeagol when they were doing the rhymes and all that. So we get to see him without his mask on and all that. He is buff. Holy shit. And the priestess with her nipples poking out. Oh. Alright, so she was raped by goblins. So what, in this world, if your dead body has sex with a virgin or something, you come back to life? Oh, that goblins are gonna come and rape you again. Oh, well, he can't say no. Especially with those tits just right in front of him. It's like, don't worry, you don't have any scars. She's like, yeah, that's not what I was worried about. It's still all about goblins. And now she's wearing black instead of white. Or at least I'm thinking she probably had black underneath all the time. Or is this going to be a new outfit for her? Kind of like she's not pure anymore. He's like, what the fuck? What if I was out for super long? You wouldn't eat? She's like, holy shit, he actually said thanks. I mean, those are good one-word answers. So it has some sentimental value. He's like, holy shit, thank you. Maybe this is gonna be like 1 month's worth of payment. He's like, I'm gonna use it to kill goblins. Smart. It's probably frozen cream, who knows? There's always these fucking scenes in this. Because he asks questions. He's not afraid to ask, you know? That's good. Oh, is he gonna tell her? It's kind of like, even if you're scared, some things you just have to do. He's like, I have forgotten, alright. Oh, fuck, I don't have any water. I do have water. I just put it on my bed for some reason. Oh god, you're gonna get brain freeze. What is it? It's kind of like, alright, that's the only thing you do. He's like, how do you know, daughter of mine? No, wait, it's not. Both her family died. So I'm guessing that's probably her uncle or something. Come on. Those big fucking feathers on the helmets are cool as fuck. Like Empire soldiers from Warhammer Fantasy. Or the Free Guild from Age of Sigmar. Or some of the Free Guild. It's a beholder. He's like, it's not a goblin. So maybe one good era. I feel like we are. Like use the elf girl as a decoy. Good. Alright, so he's going to be using... Alright, so it was flour. It's like, if you mess up, we'll die, alright? No pressure, however. Alright. I don't know the scientific reasoning why this happened. You know, if it's just flour, very fine dust of flour. Why an explosion would happen like that. It worked. Well, yes. Just a mirror. Or a portal. Alright, and that was that episode. I don't think there's a long wait until the next episode comes out. Yeah, Tuesday, I think. Well, I think these comes out on Friday. Yeah, I mean, I'm still very tired. So, a lot of information is not getting stored in my memory bank. So what happened this episode? I mean, there was a good episode. I enjoyed it, coming back to it. Is this the first episode where we don't actually see any goblin slaying? Maybe. I mean, I don't remember the other episodes that much. Alright, think. Just this outro is making it hard for me to think, so I'll just wait until it's over. And the 2 moons. Next time, there and back again. Alright. That was Goblin Slayer episode 8. Yeah, I hope we get some explaining of who his teacher in the beginning was, or who he was. Wait, what is what I'm trying to say. What he was. Because to me, it's kind of like, oh, he reminded me of a goblin. I mean, he wasn't that type of goblin, because all the goblins we've seen so far has been, you know, small. They've been green and all that. But he was red. And then now when I saw in the end screen, there was the 2 moons, one red, one green. I think the red was smaller, the green was the bigger. And he did say, Goblin Slayer said that the goblins came specifically from the green one. Is this also a goblin, but a red one that may be like more civilized? I don't know. Or is it just some other type of creature? Like, well, I don't know what. So, but also Goblin Slayer's body. Whew, he had a hot bod, good looking, great physique, nice muscles, and the girls were fine too. Right, the girls' bodies were they were okay as well. The Sword Maiden. I mean, good body. But yeah, now we know, got some confirmation that she was raped by goblins. And that's probably why she cares a bit more about the goblin problem than probably everyone else that is on her sphere of influence, you know, or in the hierarchy that are on top. She's probably like one of the few that actually gives a fuck. What else? I mean, I'm taking it as the priest girl had sex with Goblin Slayer's dead body, you know, in order to revive him. I'm guessing that's not what happened. I mean, but that's my headcanon. No matter what happens. I mean, because what he said was that they were just laying in bed next to each other and shit, maybe something like that. But no, in my mind, and no matter what happens, she had sex with his dead body. You know? And then what happened then? The sorceress lady, also hot as fuck. I wonder, what is she asking for all of these favors that she's doing for Goblin Slayer and all that? There has to be an alternative motive, and what is it, you know? Or maybe it's just that she actually also cares about the goblin problem, and she knows that, well, Goblin Slayer is pretty much the only one who does it, so I'm just gonna help him do some of this shit while retaining my status, you know. I don't want to lower my status, but that might be how it is. And then in the end with the flower, I mean, I'm gonna have to check and see if that's true, because I know that, yes, but I thought it was only certain things. If it was verified powder form and a spark happens, boom. I did not know that it was, because what they kind of said in this episode, kind of like, no matter what, as long as it's super fine powder, it would ignite. I don't know if that's true in the real world. I mean, in this fantasy world, it probably is true, but I don't know if it's real in our world. I'm gonna check it out and see if that's true. Well, they didn't say it in this episode that it is true in real life. But I want to see if that happens in real life as well. Jesus Christ, that sounded autistic of me.